wish you could be as annoying as an Alabama fan? Well, now you can with Bama Bragg, the new bubble gum from Tuscaloosa Chew. Open your own pouch of Bama Bragg, pack in a wad, and in no time you'll be spewing irritating nonsense and aggravating statistics just like the rest of the redneck idiots that say roll tide when they have nothing else to offer. Maybe your school doesn't have 18 national championships, but now you can parade around like a stuffy jerk just like fans of the Crimson Tide. Bama Bag Bubblegum. It's gumpalicious.
I want. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know that nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood. Round you, shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide to your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream. Everybody win when they ball for the right team. Gotta shine like a star on a light beam. Get into the cash, stop playing with me. You be in the DM, but she laying with me. Ain't really much you can say to a G. I'm on the road, I'll be everywhere they pay me to be. These niggas ballin' on the internet, stop. I take some words and I turn them into profit. Retro 3 jersey, I'm the answer. Please stop hating on the king, that's cancer. About to sling an iPhone for the quick flip. Making magic in the mix like Bisquick. Turn it to a slip and slide on the slick shit. Showing love to the fans, get a quick flick. And my granny pick cotton, I'ma pick her a mansion. Scaling up the company, we thinking expansion. Everything homegrown, cool on the chemicals. Small town fly, got a neck full of minerals. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in a moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide to your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream. Everybody win when they ball for the right team. Gotta shine like a star on my light beam.
Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday night. Here we are.
Damn, if I ain't ready to go now.
The what now, Joey?
I'm ready to go now. After that music, I've just been sitting back here dancing.
I mean, that was some groovy tunes going right there, man. I mean, he was laying down some good old raps. What do you think, Rogue Wreck?
I think that's what the kids call spitting the hot fire. I think that's the terms they use.
That is spitting the hot fire? Is that what they call it these days?
Yeah. I'm in with the common vernacular and lingo, if anyone is.
I've missed out on all that. I turned the radio off in I want to say it was about 1999, 2000, like right in there, and I haven't turned it back on, so I really miss out on a lot of that.
Yeah. You're better for it, I'm sure.
So anyway, thanks everybody for coming in here. Hey, wait a minute. Thanks everybody for coming in here, tuning in to this shit show that is taking place right about now. We may go on ahead and you never know what's going to happen here. You never know. We hit a couple of us is like, hey, let's go live for a minute and see what happens and check it out and see what's going on. We really have no intention of filling up a panel full of people, but if anybody would like to come on and join us and doesn't want to talk over everybody else, then that would be, quite acceptable. So, yeah, we were laughing. Congratulations to Ballard Sports Media. Ballard Sports Media just finally broke that threshold of 1,000 subscribers, and that's super cool. So we were in there.
Yeah, congratulations on that, Ballard.
Yes, couldn't have happened to a better dude. Love Ballard, and is doing a lot of shows. Like, he's really putting out a lot of content. Like, he definitely deserved to hit 1,000.
Yeah, he's worked really hard to get his way there, and I'm really proud of Ballard. Ballard's a good man. Ballard's a good man, even though he has to ask his grandmother permission to go to Walmart. But
oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I need to know wait, what? I need to know the story behind this shirt. There's somebody talking about this shirt. They said you changed shirts in the break or something.
Oh, yeah, I did change shirts. I don't like to wear a shirt for more than about 45 minutes at a time, so I usually take a few with me, like if I have to go out. So I put on my Super Mario Kart shirt. It's pretty cool shirt. I got a green screen, so you can't see most of the characters.
No, we can see it totally clear, man. It's coming in clear.
No,
it is a nerd shirt for sure.
Well, I'm a nerd if there ever was one.
Hey, I got nothing against nerds, man. I like nerds.
I saw a good short where this guy was like, basically it started, this girl's like, girls really like nerds. And he's like, girls like attractive nerds that aren't in playing Yu-Gi-Oh when you're wanting to go on a date. That's what they're talking about. Rick changes underwear every time he goes potty. I mean, that's kind of personal, don't you think? Like, I don't really go into that. And I don't know why Slim wants to know that. I mean, Slim's on my most hated people list. I told y'all I go to sleep thinking about how much I hate him and ways that I can make his life difficult.
Yeah, Rec Talk's kind of like the with Slim Shady Canes. I think Rec Talk's kind of like, remember Steve Martin, the movie The Jerk, where he like opens the new phone books are here. The new phone books are here, and then he opens up the phone book and he scrolls down and stops right here, and he's like, "What was it? Navin R. Johnson seems like a typical lowlife." But no, he's really saying Slim Shady Canes. See, and he's like, that is, these guys are battling it out. That's
yeah, cool. We'll definitely be rivals in the next level. Is he Slim? Are you coming to the softball game? I don't remember.
Yeah, he's on your team, man.
Oh well, we can't be rivals. Well, I mean, I guess like Bryce Harper fought his own teammate when he was like with Washington.
I'm gonna have to sit you guys down in the dugout. I mean, I've already built like this separation chamber that'll go in there to where each of you can be on either side. So I've got it under control.
Can I heckle him when he bats, even though he's a teammate of mine?
No,
I know that's odd.
Hey, so let's take 2 seconds though to appreciate all the people who are tuning in with us tonight. I think that would be really, really cool. Obviously, Joey Foster, the first one here, saying present and jumping up on the live stream with us. Wet Blanket Friction Vixen says, yo, Friction, if you want to jump on here with us, you're more than welcome to. Rama Jamma Taylor, my friend, thanks so much for coming by. And look, we got Nerd Stop. Nerd Stop's actually finally found his way over here to a cool channel. Maybe we can take a little bit of that nerd out of you, man. Maui Howie from Thailand checking in. It's got to be morning over there right about now. So good morning to Maui Howie. SO, as always, SO. That's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Thanks a lot. Goose Sports as well. Thanks for being here. Troy V, what's up, my friend? I hope you've got your mug delivered to you. That would be cool. Troy actually won trivia one night, which we will be doing tomorrow night at 10:30. So make sure you are tuned in. He says Sunday morning. Troy V. He actually says I got that coffee mug today. Thank you very much. Well, Troy, I hope you like it, man. Cheers. Cheers to you, Troy. Good job at trivia, my friend. We actually do send out the prizes. So there's a claim to that. TK, look at this. We got Tiger Cat in here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I highlighted a comment from that. I don't really know what was about. But TK, great to see you here. As always, love you, girl.
Yeah, she wants to talk to me about merch.
Coming in here. Yeah, James Thompson, K-Dog, as all, Goosebumps. Anybody, thanks so much for being here. Thanks a lot. This is a late night, just pop-up stream, so we will be talking about everything and nothing and everything in between. So, sorry about that.
And TK, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping, TK, and you can just give me a call about the merchandise.
Yeah, there you go. Merch is where it's at, yo.
You know how much Tiger King hated Carol Baskin or hates Carol Baskins? I'm
one of those proud people. Rag Talk, I'm one of those proud people where I have never watched Tiger King, okay? So I have never seen one episode of Tiger King.
I mean, is there a reason, or like, are you protesting it, or are you just...
Well, I think I've kind of found that when the masses of humanity flock to something, it is like, how do you say, all the idiots are going there. I'm not going. I'm not playing this game, kind of thing.
Oh, you're a contrarian.
Well, I think if it entertains the simple people, I'm really not going to be interested.
Well, I'll be simple. Like, I've been accused of being worse, so I think it was a great show. Rhett kind of looks like Carol Baskins.
I've never seen this show. So.
Yeah, Joey, you've never watched that either. I never watched it. It was the big crave, and I was just like, you know what? I'm really not interested about some. I didn't get my interest. So
it's like in the vein of an Edward stream, though. Like, it's such a train wreck that you just have to watch it. Like, it's entertaining for that purpose.
So you can't look away.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. Like, he hired a guy to try and kill this woman, like, and that's why he's in prison. Like, first of all, anyone who thinks a tiger is a pet is out to lunch. A tiger's nature is to rip you into 1,000 pieces. Like, it doesn't love you.
Hey, unless you're Tony Montana, you do not need to be buying a tiger.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tyson had one too. Eddie Murphy or Charlie Murphy tells a great story about rolling up to Tyson's place, and he has a tiger, and he wouldn't get out of limousine. Which I don't blame him.
So listen here. There is quite a few people in chat that do come on streams and stuff like that. So I'm gonna drop the link to this chat in here, and I'm gonna give a disclaimer. Like, I'm gonna give a disclaimer, like right way ahead of time, that I am totally sick and tired of like people coming on chats and talking over each other and like arguing and fighting and stuff like that. So if you choose to do that and you come on the stream, then you're just gonna get booted. So if you want to come on here and hang out and have fun and like, talk some cool talk and stuff like that, you are more than welcome. I will drop the link, but this is no mercy.
You don't know how bad. You don't know how bad I just wanted to sit and talk over you the whole time you saying all that.
I know you should have. You should have Jeff Webstered me, man. Remember when Jeff used to be hosting Trivia Night? And I know you do. Like, I still laugh about this. And I would like purposely and then y'all started joining in and like interrupt him every time. He's like, I've got 8% left on my battery. And it's like interrupt him every 2 seconds. And he's getting so freaking mad. Man, I'm just that guy.
He would never charge his phone before he done a show.
Well, it's like I said, does the man not own it? Like, does he not know that extension cords were invented? Like, even if you're sitting in the middle of your couch, you could run an extension cord over there and plug your damn phone in or computer. I don't want to switch it to my iPad or whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But good old Jeff Webster. Here we go. Just speaking of Jeff, here, this is in his
Today's reflections have been brought to you by Super Minty Pork Chops. Refresh your breath with every bite. Super Minty Pork Chops. By Chort. Not by chicken, not by pork. Chort, the taste that nature forgot. And by the Ski Council of Nebraska. Tired of long lift lines, slow, gentle runs, and a soft hay base make our landscape perfect for beginners. plan your next ski vacation to beautiful Nebraska. Now here's Traveling Pools.
Thank you very much, Jeff Webster. I love putting those together. Those are so fun. I'm trying to find all those old clips of Jeff doing those and get them turned into actual clips. Those are great.
I got a couple, but I sent you one or two, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so, but it's finding the ones that are actually like clear quality, you know.
Yeah. Somebody coming down the road here. I was looking to see what it was.
Are you worried?
No. You have to know. Well, I'm staying with my wife's aunt right now, and where she's at is like back off the road. So somebody comes down the road, you're going to obviously look and wonder who's coming down. So
okay,
that's I think it was turning around. I don't know what the crap are doing, but no, I mean she's got like 5 acres, and the house is probably 3 acres back off the road. So, and there's no other house.
I like the way that Joey says every other word, like, yeah, you know, Snuffy Smith, but at the same time, when it comes to the word aunt, he says it like aunt.
Yeah.
I love you, Joey. You know, I'm just trolling you.
Yeah.
So, hey, check this out. Does anybody know somebody by the name of Kenny that would be wearing a Georgia Tech hat?
Yeah, I think that's Nerd Stop. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so would that be? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let Kenny in here, but I'm not going to be Edward. So I am going to go on ahead and throw back up some kind of something over the top. Let's go with the beautiful view of our Earth, just for a second, just so we can make sure. I don't like bringing people on until I know who they are. Or hell, we can go with an American flag. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. All right, what's up, Kenny? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good.
All right, is this your boy, Rec Talk?
Yeah, Kenny, let me tell you something. You've reached the dark side of YouTube. There's no turning back once you get here. You can't unsee or unhear the things that are probably going to unravel.
Right. I've dealt with the depths of the internet before.
Yeah, we all have.
I've seen one man, one jar.
Okay, so Rec Talk, what you're telling me is I can like put Kenny back on stream, right? He's not gonna like dance around naked.
I recognize that voice. Yeah, I recognize the voice. Yeah, that's
thank you very much.
It's Texapalooza on your stream tonight.
Indeed. It's the Georgia Tech takeover.
Yeah, man. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. You're looking good.
Thanks.
The Georgia Tech takeover. That sounds pretty bad.
Why does that sound bad? No. Why the hell would that sound bad?
I mean,
like
Jeff
Georgia
Collins
Tech.
led our team for 3 years.
I do like
you
Georgia Tech. You know that I do like Georgia Tech. So
you
I have
do
against them.
And I've never reciprocated that. Like, have I ever said anything?
I don't expect anything from you, man. Hell, I changed your fucking tire for you, gave you a goddamn pump, slapped you on the ass, and sent you on the road, and you still ain't gave me a reach around. Dude.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I know that it's team fools, but at that slob softball game, you and Slim, I'm stomping a mud hole in your ass, and I'm stomping it dry, and everybody's gonna see, and they're gonna know.
I've told you the story. I've told you the story before about Georgia Tech Stadium, right? And taking the drug dogs to it and sweeping it, or the bomb dogs and sweeping the stadium.
You have.
Oh yeah,
you have.
And
I'm still not over it. By the way,
we left the biggest steamy pile of shit from a German Shepherd right there in the middle of your locker room, dude. 2 Miami fans with a bomb dog walked out there, watched the game, and we came back and won. It was awesome, dude.
Yeah, was it awesome?
It was awesome, man. That was one of the greatest comebacks ever right there.
Well, I will say, to give you credit, those sunglasses you have are legit and amazing. I'm a fan.
Well, thank you very much.
and
These
I have
Elvis sunglasses. So,
I haven't noticed, Kenny. I haven't seen you in a minute. You've got a very nice Tom Selleck mustache going on. It's a bit asymmetric, but
I'm trying to get it to go all the way down.
Yeah, it is a pretty good Tom Selleck mustache.
Yeah, like I'm impressed.
So let me ask this Kenny guy. Kenny, thanks for joining in, man. I'm glad you found our channel and coming here. This channel is basically all about fun. We just talk a bunch of nonsense. Real quick disclaimer: K-Dog. It says K-Dog, Kansas City. I see you in the back room, but you got to come up for me, man. So anyway, Kenny. So who are you? I've seen you in Rec Talk stuff. I do bounce into Rec Talk's chats and stuff like that. But so what's your deal? You're a UGA, or not UGA? I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So you're a Georgia.
You might as well.
You might as well just shot my dad and mom right then and there.
I know, I did it on purpose. K-Dog, showing your hand on the thing in the background does no good. And putting a loop up of it. So yeah, somebody named K-Dog is trying to troll us right now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So let's have fun. Let's have fun with the trolls because we're not idiots. Okay, so I'm gonna put back up.
Fools, check your text real quick too, just real quick.
Okay, I will. Let's put up this funny thing right here. I kind of like this. Okay, let's put up a UFO. This is cool. Okay, we're gonna bring K-Dog in. We're gonna bring K-Dog in the back room. K-Dog never has an echo. So there you are, K-Dog. Let's see who you really are. Oh, no, it's not really K-Dog. It's somebody who's trying to just, Edward our channel.
Who could have seen that coming, guys?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but you're not on the screen, so you're not going to say anything, right, K-Dog?
Traveling fool.
Right. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, and now they leave the stream. So, K-Dog, you have an impersonator trying to come in there and pretend to be you.
I would be offended if I was K-Dog. Someone was trying to sully my name live on
Did you hear that?
I'd take that personally, and I'd join just to be like, no, that wasn't me.
Oh, you'd come in the stream if someone was in person. Then we'd have two, and we'd have to suss you out.
True.
That's happened to me before too, but
you've made it in the world when you've been trolled.
Yeah, Rec Talk is all about that, doing it 2 times.
Yeah, I had I won't even describe it on your channel, Traveling Fools, but it was rough. I'll say that much.
It was bad.
What are you talking about? Edward's streams? Yeah.
No, on my third live stream, someone had a loop of a butthole doing interesting things, and I kept going. I kind of Edwarded it. That hadn't happened before, so that happens, and then I'm like, so tech recruiting looking pretty good, huh?
No, you got to just end it right there and delete it, man. I mean, if you get I've been had one time. It's happened to me once, and you just got to just end it right there and delete it.
Yeah, well, I deleted it afterward. But yeah, then I was like, oh, now I know why people, when they do call-in shows, don't show video. They just have a static screen up. Right. You live and you learn.
Well, see, I've learned to just put up an overlay. I know who's real and who's not. I mean, if their camera's not working and you're somebody new, then I'm not letting you fucking on. So don't waste your time, trolls. Somebody pretend to be K-Dog just now. I see K-Dog. I mean, I saw your thing. He's like, that's not me. That's not me. I know it's not you, dude. That's why we did it.
Well, they got me when I was new. So I was excited people were coming into my StreamYard because that hadn't happened a lot. But yeah.
Well, the one time I got it was same kind of thing. A good friend of mine on YouTube, it came in as their wife, who I know and know personally. It was their it looked exactly like their account. And I'm like, what's up? You're coming in to hang out. And I put it up on the thing and it was like, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. I mean, how much of a loser do you have to be to spend your time doing that? But whatever.
No, it's pretty bad, man.
About as much as a loser is calling into a Georgia Tech radio show and barking.
Oh, well, yeah, that happened on the radio. And Paul used a now banned word on the radio. But yeah. Well, Kenny, have you ever been had?
I have not, because I don't, my Discord does not work properly. It does not streaming from my laptop because my laptop is shit. So,
okay. You might have, you lucked out.
You might have doubled down on that one right about now.
Terrible technology.
Yeah, you probably can't tell, but your internet is kind of breaking up. Okay, you're better now. But
you were literally telling us how bad it was while it was being bad. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, my shit's all fucked up as you're like sounding like
my shit. Yeah, okay. I believe you, my friend. I believe you.
Don't feel bad because your internet can never be worse than Joey's internet has been for however long.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Joey uses. I think it's called like it's not like Twitter, but he throws those birds out the window, and they fly back and forth and deliver his messages for us. So.
He uses doves.
Yeah, each bit that needs to be sent, like, so you know how your upload rate will be like a kilobit or whatever. His is just 1 per hour, 1 bit.
That's what the B stands for, right?
Well,
for bird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, pigeons are everywhere unless they're in.
We got somebody, Albert the Turkey Netherlands. So he says N-word, and then he says, I'm going to give you one chance, and if this guy says one more thing, just somebody who is a moderator, just kick his ass out of here, because we have no room for negativity or anything like that in here. It is all about fun. So, you want to come in here and have fun. I'm giving you your one chance. This is a cool place to come hang out. If you don't like it and you want to type in some kind of nonsense, then,
reap what you sow.
Whoever are the moderators, just kick him to the curb if he says anything else that is out of line. Thank you very much.
Fools is lenient tonight. You got a freebie, sir. Use it well.
Yeah.
Well, it is Pride Month, so I'm not going to get mad at him for saying yay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. There's no context surrounding it, so yeah,
exactly.
And context is everything. That's what I've been told.
Yeah. I don't understand people who want to go places and try to wreck things. Like, if your life is that like horrible, then go see it. A psychiatric doctor or something like that. I mean, if your life is that bad, if you want to make friends and be a part of civilized society, then you are more than welcome here, sir. So, moving along.
Yeah, definitely no negativity, but I do hate Slim.
Slim, you are welcome to join us right here. I'll post a link again. We'll probably get a fake Slim, but there's the link right there if you would like to join in on this this great conversation. If you would like to join in on this.
Rick eats Atlanta pigeons. No.
Speaking of, we want to make the conversation even better. Nate the Great is in here, so it's just getting better every second. Nate the Great, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm actually surprised I'm up still, but it's a good thing I'm up still because I'm on the Chad and Fool show.
There you go. Exactly where you need to be.
Yep. But
that's Slim's way of saying he's going to bed, by the way.
I know.
Well, Nate, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I haven't talked to you in a minute. What's going on?
No, I gotta push back on Slim's thing right here. I gotta troll Slim as well. He says trying to put the baby to sleep. Now, Slim, there's a few things that in life. I love you, my brother Slim. Shady Canes, my fellow Canes, family, man. I mean, we're a family. We gotta have a talk about this. I mean, the reason you get married is for things like changing diapers and dishes. So I mean, you should be able to be in here on the stream with us if you want to.
What are you saying, fools? Are you saying there's a separation of duties?
There's a woman's place. Is that what you're saying?
I am stirring the pot. So,
yes, Rectog, I've been.
Well, good, Nate. Good.
So, Joey, what is new in the YouTube universe? You seem to always know what's going on. You seem to be up to date. Like, what the hell's going on here?
You know what? The YouTube universe is growing like crazy, isn't it? Because every time you turn around, there's a new stream and things that talk about. But there's nothing real big going on right now, man. This off season, and everybody's waiting on like the Pac-12 move or the Big 12 to make a move, or Big 10 or somebody. And then until that happens, there's just nothing exciting on. So, but I will say this: there are some really good channels that are doing really well, and that's one of them is Twisted Rooster, or Twisted Tailgate, growing like fire. Man, Matthews picking them up, and Ballard hitting 1,000 was big today. So
yeah, woohoo, Ballard!
That's really good.
Jesus, that's awesome. Look at this thing from
Ballard's
Slim Shady.
looking.
TF just got the stink eye. I just got the stink eye, man. Mrs. Slim Shady Canes, I'm just joking, and I love you. you know it's just jokes. I'm trying to taunt your husband into coming on here and arguing with a stop sign.
Oh yeah. You know that, like, and this is true. Me and Slim will argue on a stream, and then one of us will call the other one, and we'll continue arguing, just the two of us on the phone. And it's great. For like a lot, like an hour and a half. It's good stuff.
That is next level hating.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like the great, like if you're a wrestling fan, Jim Cornette, Vince Russo, it's like that. It's like that. Well, why did Fools leave us?
He's probably watering the flowers. He's watering the flowers.
How many times does this guy pee? I've seen him pee like 14 times since I've been live with him.
Yeah, but he's had 19 beers.
Oh yeah. Well, when you break the seal, that's gotta keep going. You saying I can argue with a brick wall, Slim?
So Rectar, let me ask you about this. You see all this new stuff happening with college football and everything. Where do you think the place for Georgia Tech is going to be? I mean, like I think the MAC is kind of far fetched because of like traveling expenses and stuff like that. But I'm thinking the Sun Belt. Like where do you stand on that?
Well, where I stand is I'm about to get in my truck and drive up there because if you think you're going to sit here and talk to my face, an intellectual giant and a college football connoisseur about my Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets ended up in the MAC or the SWAC or whatever the hell you want to put them in. I think the SWAC's an HBCU conference, by the way. But
well, that might be better.
Why? Why would that be better?
Well, I mean, you could at least make a bowl game, maybe a 6-win season.
We're making a bowl game this year, and I put money on this with Slim, as a matter of fact. No, the place for if the ACC disintegrates. Now, you went and got your knee pads out for whatever academic, people, and got your AAU or whatever certification for Miami, and I commend you for that. But the Big Ten is where Georgia Tech ends up if all goes awry. Georgia Tech,
I think so. I honestly think so as well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, now we got some issues we got to sort out, but
I heard the Sun Belt Conference was looking your way.
Wait, what's that?
I heard.
I said I heard the Sun Belt Conference was looking your way.
Yeah, I heard you're a big doo-doo head too.
Georgia Tech will become that team that you played like first. See, everybody's fighting over who can play them in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Well, do I think Miami of Ohio or Georgia Tech? Well, I'm taking Georgia Tech.
Well, Miami and Ohio and Miami have the same number of ACC titles, so I don't know what you're coming at me with, talking about dominant football play. Got him.
That's not the got him that you thought you had, but
Oh, it absolutely is.
Okay, well, you want to talk about national titles or
No, not really.
Okay. I mean, you do share a couple of them with a couple of people, but
well, sharing is caring.
Colorado wouldn't have got their 1990 Natty if the refs knew how to count to 4 in their game against Missouri.
Okay,
those refs were UGA educated.
Excuses. I mean, like really going here.
I mean,
excuses.
The 5th down is a pretty reasonable reason to believe that if the refs were literally blind, then it would have just been Georgia Tech at the top.
Well, if it wasn't for refs, Miami would have 6. So I mean,
that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that.
Don't give him anything, Miami.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
You're turning my own moderators against me. I'm
kind of offended. I come onto your channel and I'm not a moderator, man. I'm gonna start whining about that.
You know what? I'll make you. You know how many moderators I have on my channel?
3. Oh,
3. And I'll make you 4, Trevor.
All right, cool.
DK and it would be Traveling Fools.
All right.
Damn it, right.
Hey, look at this. We got the famous the who promised me he would come on here tonight and open a package that I sent him. We have Tim Prangley. He promised he would open a package live on stream. And I'm waiting, Mr. Prangley. Here is the link, sir. Would you please join in and open this nice package that I sent you?
I'm getting a little sus on you about this package. Like, why are you so obsessed with him opening it? Like,
no, it's funny. It's a personal troll.
Oh, okay. This is like, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say anyway.
No, it's funny. It's a personal troll, but amongst friends, It's like if I was sending you something, do you not think I would throw something in that thing just to like you open it up and go, God damn, fuck you fools. Like,
what's in the box? What's in the box?
He says, uh-oh.
Yeah, he says, uh-oh. I'm guessing he's not gonna join.
Yeah, just sprays him in the face with mustard or something.
And I like I just don't really know. Is this the real Mitt coming in here? It says Tim. And it does have that weird thing. So let's go ahead and take a chance. Let's take a chance, trolls. You see this? We are taking chances here. So
hold on, I did my audio down. I'm scrambling. Here we go.
This is the actual Mitt, or
this is Mitt. Yeah, how's it going?
Okay. All right. Your name says something different, but
I'm impersonating. I don't want to be Mitt tonight. I'm gonna impersonate somebody else.
Oh, okay, cool. You actually want to be yourself tonight?
Yeah, why not? Well, it's a special present, and yes, Trump 2020.
Well, we can't see your face on here. You know that, right? We just see that picture, webcam utility. That's how I knew it was you. I'm like, you're the only person who ever comes up with that weird EOS webcam utility.
That's more authentic than my face. Yeah.
I know, man. I know.
Your video is just an error message. Your video doesn't work.
So I did. Well, it works. I just got to go turn it on. I'm too lazy. I'm sitting here. Nursing a sprained ankle. I did open it up. TF the Trump bumper sticker. It's. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me rolling into the parking lot on Monday with that that sticker? It's gonna be great.
You promised me you would put it on your car.
I'm gonna put it on there. It's gonna be on there for 1 week. Okay, it's the last week of open houses this week, Monday through Friday. So when I pull into the parking lot and all the brokers take a look at it.
What area of the country are you in where you're going to be rolling with us on your car?
Spokane, Washington.
Oh
boy.
By Seattle.
That's going to go wonderfully.
Southern California.
Rest in paradise.
Oh, even better. Even better.
Guys, what do you guys picture Southern California like? Do you have any idea that we have? I should have taken pictures for you, TF. There's people after the election
I've been there, man.
On the corners setting up shop, saying that it was with their horns and everything, and people drive by honking. It was a complete shit show.
Oh,
people are
fools with them.
This idea that California is this liberal.
No, I'm not. I never said that. I just sent it to you to
Although I will say I am not for Trump, so no one's gonna like that. But
hey, you have a sticker, bitch.
I'm not for the current president
like
either.
it.
I think they're both morons.
I agree with that too.
Damn.
I think both parties are equal opportunity idiots. So
Right. This is
leave it there.
Yeah, this isn't a political stream, but
yes, it was
yeah.
beautiful.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
a
thought
political
you-
stream,
I thought
but
you
you
would
wanted
go
them to
back
open
there.
that.
No, I did want him to open it, of course. I mean,
You know, my son went to go pick up his girlfriend for the first time, and he drove my car. He's got that on the bumper. So
you didn't actually put it on your car.
I really did. I didn't put the sticker. I put adhesive. I put an adhesive double-sided tape on there so I could pull it off easier. So it's not gonna. I'm not permanently putting that thing on my bumper.
So what you're telling me is you are hoping for an insurance claim right about now. I've thought about that a million times. I'm like,
I
you know,
can't
if
wait
you
to
got
pull
a
up to the
lemon,
faculty parking lot because that's the one place on earth that will not be very happy with that bumper sticker.
well, like if you had a lemon car, I mean, you could just like put one of those stickers on the back and just drive it and park it like downtown in any city and get a hotel room and wake up the next morning and file an insurance claim.
It's really not that bad here. Well, at least not in Orange County where I live. Hypothetically, I live.
Speaking of politics, did you see Joe Biden fall down?
No, but you sounded very happy last night about that.
No, this is pretty fun.
Did he just look like it just seemed like to me, but he was drunk or it looked like he was drunk and like just staggering and then fell.
Poor Joe.
He might have been.
Well, he looks like that a lot.
Dude, what is he, 95 years old? I mean, he can't walk.
He's
anymore.
80.
He's like
he's 80.
Methuselah. I mean, he's working on it, dude.
Is Joe Biden the oldest president?
Yes, and Trump is the second oldest.
Oh,
Who was that?
And
Reagan was before him, right?
yeah.
That's a good question. Reagan
I
probably
think it
would
was
be the
Reagan,
third oldest.
and then
Yeah.
I think Reagan and both Reagan and Biden had the same mental aptitude these days in their his one and only 4 years he's gonna be in there, and Reagan's second term was pretty bad.
It seemed that Reagan did a good job, I think, but I wasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
Reagan was awesome.
Yeah,
Like most of our presidents, he did a lot of really great things and some really very not cool things. So that's
it's like if anybody can admit that no president, and I'm still waiting. Biden's not done, so maybe I'll be wrong. But if anybody can't look back and look at any presidency and say, hey, they did something good, they did, then you are in a cult. If you can't look at it and go just because they're Republican or they're Democrat or blah blah blah, every president has done something good, and they've done things you don't agree with. But if you can't look at the things that they have done that are good, then you're in a cult.
Yeah, a lot of presidents are the prisoners of their time. You get in for 4 years, and stuff that you inherit that came from a previous presidency. You can't control that. You can't control things internationally. What's going to happen as well? You can't really help. Because you could. The way the economy works is, you're looking at least 3 or 4 quarters ahead to what's going to happen when you open up, and then any changes you're going to make. There's always a huge delay, so there's a lot that goes with it.
Hey, man, this is too logical of a conversation to be.
All right, sorry. All right, screw Biden. Move on.
Slim.
Screw that guy. Move on.
So Slim.
Hey, did you see Biden fell yesterday? There we go. Let's go back to that.
Exactly. Hey, wait, did you, I don't know. Did you actually see that or not? I mean, because I do have a video here of it.
You just freaking played it. I'm more worried about Trump's golf game because he must have sliced the shit out of that ball.
I know, man. I know. Yeah. Hey, the Babylon Bee did put something out that was funny as hell. They cropped that, like Biden pointed back and said he tripped over a sandbag, which, I'm not really like, I feel sorry for the guy falling down. I don't wish ill will upon anybody in the world. But the Babylon Bee, which is absolutely hilarious satire, they put a thing up and they cropped in the sandbag into the January 6th thing, and they said the same sandbag was like responsible for the uprising and now is tripping Biden. I don't remember how exactly they put it, but it was funny as hell.
We got to find that sandbag.
Hey, yeah, did you see what Sam Chase said to Rec?
What Rec wears depends? I don't even know what that is.
No, the latest one, not that one.
That's probably a good thing I'm not looking at the chat today.
No, what did he say?
Exactly. This is a fun stream. I mean, nobody here take anything like personally or at all. Hey, look,
what do you mean?
Derek the Mountain Dog. What are you doing, Derek the Mountain Dog?
Picking my teeth.
Oh, that's cool, man. All right, cool.
Neat.
I was just never mind. I was just going to join the show. You put the link up, so I was like, shit, I'll hop in here for a minute.
You don't have another spatter in your teeth, do you?
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, that was something.
Well, let's see if I'm getting ready for my show. I'm getting ready for my show tomorrow. I was just getting ready to upload a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna bounce out. But I saw that you were live, so I came in. I was just like I normally do. I was gonna work in the background and watch the show.
Well, man, I do appreciate it, man. As always, I wish you well in your sales and up there in Spokane.
And just remember, you guys, if you want to,
don't forget tomorrow night, trivia night.
What time?
10:30, man. Well, it's 10:30 real people time. I think that's probably like 7:30 your time.
Here in Fantasy.
And Mitt, you said you're getting ready for a show. Well, tell everybody what about your show and where you're going to be.
Yeah, exactly. Plug that motherfucker, man.
We're gonna if you guys are college or pro football fans and you're you're over the age of 30, you might have heard of a guy named Anthony Munoz, who's arguably, and I say he definitely is the best left tackle ever to play football. And he played for 13 years for the Bengals. After only playing 16 games in college because he had multiple knee surgeries, he played 13 straight years and missed 3 games. He was an All-Pro 11 of those 13 years. He was NFL Man of the Year in 1991. He's an NFL Hall of Famer. He played in 2 Super Bowls, which they lost. Both of them lost to the San Francisco 49ers. Just an amazing guy, and he comes from humble background. He grew up in Ontario. Single mother raised him, but she raised him to be tough as nails and not to give up. And like I said, he was there and after his third surgery, and this guy came in and said he's a local broadcaster who became a pretty famous Bryant Gumbel. Asked him this question. He said, when's enough is enough? And this is when he's at USC before he came back. And he came back. So he blew his knee out in the first game of the season. He came back to play in the Rose Bowl against the Buckeyes, and they beat him on the final drive on the last play, the goal line. And that wasn't the last play, but I mean it was about a minute, less than a minute left, and they took the length of the field, scored a touchdown, won the game. It's a great story. He's a great guy, and we're gonna have him on for about an hour, just talking everything from NFL football to his college career to right now he's working at his Anthony Munoz Foundation, where he's in the tri-state area. What is that? So that's Ohio. I'm not sure the areas that would cover, but he's there and he's helping kids academically and athletically through his foundation. And pretty good story.
Well, so let me ask you,
you guys know who he is. Come check it out.
Well, let me ask you this: like, where is everybody supposed to check this out at?
Oh, at the USC Voice of College Football tomorrow.
Okay, can you drop the link to that in the chat so that everybody can subscribe?
And I sure can.
Yeah, so everybody make sure. And this show is what time tomorrow?
It'll be 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Okay,
it's going to be simulcast It's going to be simulcast on the main channel too.
I'm not sure about that, Joe. That's up in the air right now. I'm talking to Mark about that tomorrow. So
okay.
For sure on the USC channel, possibly simulcast on both channels.
So yeah, everybody make sure you do sub up, drop that link in there so everybody can sub it to that. Check that out. You can listen to a live interview with a real NFL baller, you know.
I mean, believe me,
cool. I will be there.
It won't be a lot of me talking. It should be a lot of him talking, just telling stories about the NFL. And I think you guys should probably check it out if you get time tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'll be there.
I'm dropping it right now.
Yeah, drop that link in the chat, man. Everybody make sure you do sub up that channel. It is a fun channel, especially during college football season. But even now, you know, you get cool interviews. So
yeah, you get to hear Rick. So you know, Rick's a smart one of the two of us.
I like Rick.
Yeah, Rick has an actual brain. You know, when he went to USC, he got a real degree, and he's a smart guy.
Oh, so they give real degrees out there?
Someone even said that my school is a top 25 university, if you could believe that.
It must have been. I'll bet that was Tony. That had to have been Tony.
That's a Tony chart.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tony went there, and then he went on to get his master's at Penn. And that's not Penn State for you guys out there who don't know any better. That's Penn, the Ivy League school.
Yeah, he went to junior college.
Yeah, you sound like my stalker Jimmy Touchdown over there, Joe.
Right? He's like, well, I got a degree. I got my doctorate from DeVry University, but I did go to. No, I'm just joking.
I don't remember what I learned there. But I did have fun.
DeVry, we're serious about
that's
success.
me. When I look back at college, I'm like I had my whole everything so totally wrong when I went to college, and I look back at it, I'm like, damn, that was fun.
It was such a blur. That's how I know it was fun. It went by a lot faster than 4 years.
I literally minored in split tail, so you know.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna bounce out. We're losing people. My story put like 5 people to sleep already, so I'm gonna get out of here. You're losing people by the second. So I'll be the background.
I love you, Mitt. You know that.
All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right. See you, bro.
See you later.
So everybody do make sure you do go sub up to that and listen to that interview. At least jump up in there. Even if you don't have any interest into it, just support other people and jump in there tomorrow night and hit that thumbs up button. That would be really cool. It helps out everybody in our community.
I would think everybody want to see. I think everybody want to see Anthony Munoz. You know, that's a great catch.
Right, I would think so as well. And I mean, even Rec Talk, who he dissed on us a minute ago and dropped out of the stream, but he did a cool interview too. So, recently, which was pretty cool.
1 a year, I think, SEC official.
Wait, what's that?
I think it was with a 20-year SEC official.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. With Rec Talk, it was like 20, 25 years. He did a great interview.
You know, we've had some great interviews on the West Virginia channel to Voice of College Football, you know, because we've interviewed Daryl Talley, you know, Noel Devine, Tavon Austin, Geno Smith, also Neil Brown, you know, and then our new athletic director. What's that?
Those were the days.
Yeah, we had Don Nealon on not too long ago, just like last week. So you know, we had some really big guests on that channel as well. So a lot of those channels over there on Mark Rogers. That's you can go over there. I mean, there's interviews over there with Tom Luganbill, you know, and stuff. So you know, you want to go over and see some of the big people and watch some of the interviews that Mark does.
I got an old West Virginia hat. It just says Air Raid on the front of it.
Them were the days.
Yeah, I mean, as a West Virginia fan, those were about the best days that we had.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I've been alive.
Yeah, and Joey remembers it.
Yeah.
So that's when our coach, you know, old Rich Rod, dipped out on us.
Yeah, Joey goes way back with West Virginia, but yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that what I'm talking about with these interviews is it's not just the greats at West Virginia that we're getting. They're great in the NFL too. We'll have Geno Smith at times, and Tavon Austin and Jeff Hostetler. We had Jeff Hostetler, Super Bowl winner with the Giants.
The fact that you're pulling in, like legitimate people to interview. I mean, people need to be listening to this. If you are a fan of college sports, you should be listening to this. Even professional sports with a lot of these people, you should be listening to this. I mean, these are big time interviews, like LW says.
Right.
Check it out. Yeah, I mean, that's that's the good stuff. I can't believe Recton kind of like jumped ship on us and just ran away. Typical Georgia Tech fan.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to run, right?
Kenny's like, fuck you.
I'll take this time to... there we go.
I figured he was going to say, yeah, I got to go, guys.
Yeah, no jokes here, Kenny. This is a fun stream, man. I mean, we just get on here. It's everything, nothing, and, anything in between, so...
Oh, yeah.
I saw Rick talk. I think somebody hollered at him, and he took his headphones off to listen, and then he's like, I gotta go. So I think somebody summoned him or whatever reason. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think he like that. I think he had something to go do.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
Right, exactly. He probably had to run to the varsity.
Get one of them. Bobby Dodd from up there, huh?
Yeah, Bobby Dodd. I mean, that's a nice stadium, man. I mean, honestly, I will have to say Bobby Dodd is one of the most state of the art stadiums that is out there in the whole college. Even though my team doesn't have a stadium, it still might be better than Bobby Dodd.
Yeah, Bobby Dodd is like a oversized high school stadium that's like 2,000 years old.
Okay, so Rectalk put it the best way, I think, earlier in his video today. He said, it's the oldest on-campus stadium in the country, and it feels like it.
Yeah,
it feels like it. Yeah,
it does, man. I mean, that place is like.
I've been there once. I've been there once back in 2012-ish because we got tickets from, our elementary school got tickets for a family day. So we went to that game, and my dad and I did. He's a Georgia fan, so I appreciate him for taking me there. And it was a good game. It was against North Carolina, and
I mean, you can literally walk down the streets of Atlanta and trade somebody a cigarette for a ticket to go to a Georgia Tech game. I mean, this is not like rocket science. I mean, you can go in there, yeah.
But yeah, it definitely felt. It kind of felt like it felt old then. So I can only imagine how it feels now.
I've never been inside the stadium, but I've been in the varsity up there that overlooks it, and that was good enough for me.
Yeah,
I'd rather have the shitty hot dogs, but no, I like Georgia Tech. I like beating up on Georgia Tech because my team sucks as well, and we're like the shitty ACC teams. So I like fucking with Rectalk.
It'd be like that.
I figure he probably had to run the Target or something. Maybe he ran out of Bud Light. I don't know.
He had to run the Target and go buy him some another. Probably it's pack of ponies of Bud Light.
Maybe the pocket on his swimsuit busted loose, so his junk came loose, so he had to go get a new pocket.
Right, exactly. Tuck and wear. Yeah, the world's gone crazy on us. Let's not take this political. Let's stay away from that. That would be a lot more fun.
Do we have anybody still watching this shit show?
Yeah, actually, I want to thank all 19 people who are actually still tuned in here. I'm going to okay, so here's the deal. Here is the deal. I'm going to drop this link one more time. I would love for anybody else to come in here and give us their opinion on absolutely something, nothing, anything like that. If you don't want to, then we're going to wrap this shit show up because we just came on here for fun. So there is the link. I even challenged the trolls.
Well, now
that's crazy.
I'm going to ask you a question. At the fear of,
Lord don't love a coward, man. My Lord don't love a coward. So there's the link right there. I challenge you to come here. So I would much rather somebody bring some, something like the benefits that what we're talking about.
At the fear of, I'm not appreciated here. It's like, oh, it's just me, Joey, Kenny, and then Derek showed up. So we're just going to shut this thing down.
What are you talking about,
now,
Derek?
Let me ask you. I'm going to ask you a question here, guys. At the fear of steering this conversation political, has anybody else been getting these Twitter feeds from like Democrat things? I mean, that's all I'm getting. It's like these Twitter feeds that come in suggesting I read something some Democrats posted.
You're telling me that they wait, are you telling me that you seeing like every other tweet that you see is from a Krasenstein?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
I will get ads from political people, but that's because they pay for their shit to be seen on Twitter, like plebs, and I usually just block. I use Twitter for fun, not to get angry.
I mean, it just seems like they're pushing this. I don't know. Everything I'm getting is like this. Of course, I'm on a lot of Republican sites and stuff, and things, and looking at that. So maybe they're just trying to make me be fair and balanced. I don't know, but I'm getting all this Democrat stuff. It's like constant pushes. This person said this, and I've never heard of the person. I click on it, and it's some kind of a leftist statement. I mean, I don't know. Just felt like maybe they were pushing that.
I'll tell you, Joey, what it is. If you want my opinion, if you watch a lot of right-leaning stuff, you're going to get more of that. All right, and it's just like your phone listens to you. It kind of knows what you like. Like sometimes I can just mention something, and then I can open my phone and what I was talking about. It'll be some advertisement for something.
Wait, so do you mean that they are like reading our minds, or?
Well, he's making a good point. Let me say this. He's making a good point because I went and looked for a new car like last week. Started looking for a car, and the only person I talked to about that was TF, and I texted him and told him getting ready to go look at some cars.
Yeah, but you can't trust me, man.
Well, now, unless he tweeted that out, nobody knew this shit. But yet, sure enough, that day I started getting advertisements for cars.
Hey, Joey, I have one question for you. What was your mother's maiden name?
I have a Nigerian prince friend of mine.
Right.
He'll send you $1 million if you just send your entire credit card info, your mother's name.
Exactly.
Joey, I didn't get to finish what I was saying though. Like, so whenever you go, like, I don't have a Twitter account. I've never been on Twitter, but or TikTok. I actually created a TikTok account whenever I first learned about it, but I don't get on there either. But what I'm saying is, on the left leaning side of things, as far as the apps like your Twitter and your TikTok, they will flood you with their content or whatnot. Like, it will be pushed so hard in your face that you cannot ignore it. And if you don't know what is going on, like if you can't think or you don't know, it will be pushed so hard in your face and into your brain that you start thinking like that. If you're kind of a weak-minded type person, I guess I would say, if that makes sense.
I hate weak-minded people.
I don't think I'm a weak-minded person.
No, I wouldn't call you weak-minded. I'm just saying they'll push it harder on you than the others.
Joey got the Twitter wrath not too long ago. Joey
did
tweet up and oh man, those blue hairs were coming at you hard, man. That was funny as hell.
God, I mean, but everything I posted was just the damn truth. They was back when Bob. I am not going to talk about it here, but yeah,
It was funny, man. It was funny to see. I'm like, Joey, you spoke your mind, and Twitter is mad at you.
Oh my God! I mean that. I've only got. I don't use Twitter. I don't. I've got like 43 followers. That's it. Jesus Christ! I had people posting on my comment. I think I had like 11,000 posts on it.
Well, that's how. So the thing with Twitter, and this has always been my biggest gripe about it, is that it promotes people. It promotes like people to get stuff that they would not like on their page. It says, "Oh, recommended because of certain issues someone's talking about or whatever." It's like what Friction Vixen said in chat. It caters to your searches because you would search up certain stuff. That means that because of what you said, that means that someone who is on the left side would be able to see it because of that. And, everyone on Twitter hates life. I know. I'm on Twitter. I hate life. But yeah, Twitter's designed to be a rage bait kind of site. And that's always been my biggest gripe with it. And I've been trying to follow more comedy pages and stuff. And
so if all this is true, then all right, let's say you're at a friend's house and you just broke up a computer and it starts throwing ads up for like Pornhub and all that. Does that mean that he's looking up, how to make porno?
As soon as they start throwing those ads up, I mean, I'm out,
Yeah, that's fair. Twitter wasn't that good ever before Elon, and it's only gotten worse.
No, Twitter's gotten better, man. Twitter is like funny as shit again. It's funny as hell. I mean, literally, somebody went on there and made an AOC parody account that's been just trolling AOC. I know who did it. Yeah. I'm not going to say who did it, but I do know who did it. But they made this. No, it's still there. It's still coming back. Elon Musk even tweeted that he hopes it comes back because he loved it. I know. I personally know who made that account, and yes, it's coming back.
But it's not there anymore unless they just put it back up in the last.
I'm telling you, Derek. I'm telling you, it's coming back. It's coming back like bigger than before. It gained 140,000 fucking subscribers in 2 days. It's coming back. I know who created it, and I know it's coming back.
I love this person. But that's exactly what I was, saying is like they will shut shit down on one side. They will push the other side so hard in your face that
not anymore though. That's great.
It still does that. I am more left leaning, and I tend to steer away from anything I don't like seeing. But I'll look at some stuff occasionally just to see. But it'd be like that.
Speaking of shows coming back, what's the odds on Edward Stream making a reemergence here?
The over/under on that is not fucking happening, man. He's gonna start a new channel, and I want to help him make his channel big again too. So I'll share it out there and shit. Because that's not fair, man. That's not fair what those assholes did to Edward. That makes me sad, man. I know that broke his heart. I mean, he loved his channel. That's so sad. A bunch of people took advantage of him and jumped on there and did that. That's absolutely horrible.
Bomb, do whatever.
Well, we could. I'll change that next time.
Am I right?
Did I freeze or did everybody else freeze?
Well, I don't know. I all I hear is a bunch of people I can't hear. So.
No, I apologize, but I think I froze and was talking too, so it might have came in late or something.
No, I hear you now. So.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely, but But I have something. Hey, Derek, I do have an announcement to make for you that Pete Magaha, who won trivia last night and you came in second, he actually sent me an email and said, hey, I would like you to, instead of sending me the gift, to give it to the second place Derek, who was right behind him. So, Derek, I got something for you, man. And I got something that's about to get shot out to you, dude. So you won a prize, Derek, and I got something going out. And yeah, make sure you do thank Pete Magaha for that, because he literally said that Derek was like 2 steps behind me, and I know he really wants to win. So blah, blah, blah. Pete Magaha stood down and said, give it to the second place winner, who was Derek. He specifically said Derek. And yeah, I got something cool coming for you. So make sure you show love to Pete Magaha.
I will do that. But at the same time, I must say that I don't know why he done it, but I do.
Because he's a nice fucking person.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, but I mean, he won. Like,
well, I don't know why he did it either, but he did it. So it is what it is. But he asked me, said he didn't need it. He didn't want to come online. Pass it on to the guy who does come online. So, Derek, I got something for you.
The next time I run into him on these YouTube streets, I will thank him.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm telling you. So you should thank him.
Will do.
And I got something I'll ship out to you this week, Derek. Just for you, brother.
I appreciate it.
And I can't believe okay, here's the deal. This chat is we're running like a show here. If nobody wants to come in here and liven this thing up, I'm dropping this link. I'm giving this 5 minutes. I mean, you motherfuckers better liven this shit up, or we're just gonna close it down and I'll go to some of those dark streams. Joey's gonna laugh at me, and I'll have a lot more fun there, just being me. So, I can't believe Friction Vixen is in the chat. It's not even coming on. Hey, Friction Vixen, are you gonna host trivia with me tomorrow night with Joey and I, and maybe Tim if he wants to come on? But if you want to, you better jump in here and tell us that. I mean, how many times do I have to invite you? I'm throwing out the thing. Anybody that wants to come in, there is the link. I even challenge a troll. So let's see how it goes. We got about 5 minutes. If nobody comes on in 5 minutes, we are ending the stream. I'm going to do a Pigskin Pete and rage quit.
If you want, it could possibly help me out a bit. Go over to my channel and look.
I don't like fucking helping people out. I hate people.
You hear me?
I'm joking, Derek. You know that. What are you trying to say, brother?
Can you hear me?
Wait, can I hear you?
Yeah, we can hear you, Derek. He was messing with you.
Okay, because my shit was messed up one time, but I was going to say, if you want, you can go over to my channel. There's a short on there. It's called Ford Ranger or something like that. I think.
No, that is no good. Everybody go to Derek's channel and watch the video. It does no good for me to play it here. It fucks your channel up, man.
It's not the video. that I want you to see is it's all the hicks and the hillbillies in the background that are talking that I think's funny, and I think it would open up some conversation because it's very unsafe and it's very well
exactly why I'm not playing it. So
I was not in the background.
It's not anything that's. It's just
I'm not playing it, Derek.
Okay.
Anybody want to go over there and go see Derek's channel? Definitely go there. Derek's got great shit. He's eating fucking spiders. He's doing all kinds of shit.
I was just trying to help you, start some conversation up in here, and I think that would be a good conversation piece, if you will.
I want this guy to come on with us.
I don't know who that is.
Charlie. You don't know who Charlie Zelenoff is, man? I mean, he got knocked the fuck out by some big fighters, and he's beat some big fighters. This is actually like the biggest troll boxer that has ever been on the internet. Charlie, I would love for you to come on one night. That would be funny as shit. So thanks for being here, Charlie.
I can't believe my arch nemesis.
I appreciate you, brother.
I can't believe my arch nemesis, Dana Holgerson, ain't in here. He was in the chat earlier, I think.
No, I mean, honestly, if you haven't, Charlie, you are, as always, you are modded on this channel. Drop your link. If you've never seen this guy go and troll like professional boxers and talk smack and get in a ring with them and do all this stuff, it's absolutely hilarious. And Charlie's cool, man. So, you're more than welcome to drop your link, Charlie. And you're more than welcome to join us. I got about 3 minutes left before I have somebody that's going to come on here and absolutely light up the show. If not, then we will just end this motherfucker. So there's the link one last time. Anybody want to jump on? You are more than welcome.
I don't know. I think everybody's tired or something. I'll tell you what the hell I did. Let me tell y'all what the hell I did today.
I'd love to hear a day in the life of Joey.
Yeah, okay. Day in the life of Joey. So today, I got up and I went on the porch this morning, and Yvette looked at me and said, "So what all you got to do today?" And I said, "A lot." And I sat there for a little bit, and she said, "Well, I thought you said you had a lot to do." And I said, "Well, think about taking a day off and just relax." So I did. I sat out on the porch most of the day, just sit there and stuff. Got up, cooked some burgers on the grill. And then about 5:30, I said, "I think I'm going to lay down for a little bit." And I went and laid down. Hell, I did not wake up until, I told Yvette I had a show at 9 o'clock. And I said, "I got a show at 9. I'm going to lay down and then get up and do my show." Well, my ass didn't wake up till 9:47. So that show didn't get done. So that's the day in the life of Joey.
So you're telling me you slept all fucking day, man?
Well, I did. I mean, I relaxed. I sat down on the porch and relaxed. Then I just took a nap. But hell, the next thing I know is 9:47. I was waking up. I don't think I woke up yet. And then Mother Nature. I had a little bit of Mother Nature out there, and now I'm really sitting here in space.
So Joey, I don't know if you see this highlighted comment, but Dana Holgerson says, "I'm always here with you, Joey."
I figured. What I say, I couldn't believe my troll wasn't in here.
Mr. Duggar Fishing actually came on to join us. How are you doing, Mr. Duggar Fishing?
Duggar.
Dude, you know my motto, man. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm glad y'all got to see me. How y'all doing?
This is like okay, so Mr. Duggar Fishing, in case anybody doesn't know who he is my YouTube lawyer, my friend, my compadre, my partner in crime, and as well as being like maybe one of the coolest motherfuckers on YouTube. So thank you, Mr. Duggar. Welcome in.
A great attorney.
Hey,
the best YouTube lawyer there is. We just been waiting around for somebody to defend the righteous. Right, exactly. We're just waiting for somebody to come in here and stir this goddamn shit show up and make it fun.
It just pisses me off that bananas bruise as easy as they do. I think somebody should do something about that.
What happened to
I want to say, yeah, I mean, somebody got to be concerned about the welfare of the bananas crop this year. But I'm just about pissed off about, I want things to hurry up and be like they used to be, but it's not happening at my whim. Everything should be happening when I wish it to be, but nobody listens to Mr. Duggar. You know what I mean? So I just got to deal with the same shit everybody else does, and try to find something funny out of it.
Hey, welcome in here, Heather. Thanks for stopping by so much since you called. I know, and you never call me back, Heather. She says, you called? And I say, yeah, well, damn it, you didn't return my call, Heather. What's up, Heather? It's so good to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. Hey, make sure tomorrow night, trivia night tomorrow night, Heather, I'm going full on 80s trivia. And let's do 80s trivia tomorrow night. We're going to go a whole lot of music. We're going to do a whole lot of movies, music, and everything like that tomorrow night.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And, oh, yeah, make sure you're here, man. I mean, we give away cool prizes, too. You can ask Joey. And look at this. And look at this. Who do we have here now? Joining
Goodness gracious.
Your trivia co-host.
Mr. Duggar, you and Friction always seem to come in here at the same time. Is that like a coincidence, or?
He must have known that I was going to be coming.
She is a goddess.
He's like, let me
don't say that.
Let me be there.
Being the goddess that she is, she just attracts, people, like hummingbirds to flowers. It just happens.
I can't help it.
It's a rough life, isn't it, Friction? I mean, when you're born beautiful people like we are, I mean, it's really hard to live these lives that we have to live.
I know, man.
Always got these paparazzis following us around, and it's rough. So what's going on,
Duggar, I think how you did brought me here.
Man, it's being a handsome fat man does have his perks. So,
you gotta love this goddamn nonsense. I mean,
yeah, it does. It does have its perks.
I just come up to get a gig. I just come in to get a giggle, man. What's going on with all you people? I see Joey ain't been drinking a bunch of iced teas tonight.
Yeah, Joey's on his 77th twisted tea, and
no, actually, I've not had any twisted tea tonight.
Digit, he's fine.
I haven't had the first twisted tea tonight.
Would
you have indigestion all day today from last night, or what?
No, I just haven't wanted anything today. I just sit there. Like I said, I relaxed on the porch today, but I just sit out there and drink Coke. So
I always like snorting them better, but
yeah, but I don't like the smell of it.
Man, I hate Coke. I don't say I just love the smell of it too. I couldn't help it. I just love the way it smells.
How do you drink Coke? I didn't know you could drink that stuff.
Yeah, some people drink it too, but we call those people fucking hosers, man.
Hosers.
So what's up, Friction? How you doing tonight? Hey, Friction, I'm gonna ask you. Do you want to do trivia tomorrow night again? You want to come on and co-host that shit?
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, I don't feel obligated, but you want. That was fun the other night. You want to come on and do it again?
Even Little Friction and TJ were, in here, and they were trying to participate, and they were staying up to the very last minute of it as much as they could.
Well, if you would like
still hang in there late.
I'm throwing out the the invitation. If you would like to come do that again, you're more than welcome. If you would like to.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool.
I'd love to.
Tomorrow night trivia with Joey Foster, Friction Vixen, and I. Tomorrow night, I think we're gonna go full on the 80s, like maybe breach into the 90s, but music, and like music, movies, kind of like pop culture.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I got you. That sounds good to me.
I think it'll be fun tomorrow night.
I was thinking 1920s classicals or something, but I could go with what you said too.
Right, there we go.
1920s for when I'm actually able to play trivia. Got smoke, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna go 1920s.
Yeah, the Rolling 20s. I know everything about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my like Oliver Hardy mustache and just come on here and.
Nice.
It's just about the trivia thing, Zing zang.
Need you a 10-star.
Yeah. Right. This is gonna go great.
I'm gonna wear a Titanic costume.
So, Friction, what do you up tonight? I got to step away and pee off the back porch because I always like to pee off of Dex, and if you ever put those videos up of me that you have like secured in your blackmail material, so I'm gonna step out, and go pee off the back porch.
You might have a camera there,
right?
You might have a camera at your house. Watch out.
Right? She very well may.
Gila monster in its glory.
I'd say, especially. He's very close to areas that I frequently travel.
She looks like a go-getter, so you better watch it.
So anyway, I'm going to step away for about 1 minute. I'm sure you guys can keep this stream going for a second. There's no doubt in my mind.
Someone please remind me whenever I'm going to go to TF's house and stuff and visit that if he's got a garden near his back porch, don't eat the tomatoes.
Or any peppers or anything like that. Right?
Yeah, he's like out there, pissing up that back porch every 10 minutes. So,
man, this would be the worst time for a stream crash.
If he did have a garden down there, they would probably be dead.
True.
Right.
With the amount of beers
right now in Edward, this is the moment in Edward's Trash Talkers channel. Somebody would be dropping porn while he's out going.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
bad poor bastard, dude. I love the shit out of Edward. It's a damn shame they treat him like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, totally abuse it.
Ain't nothing.
How you doing, Friction?
That should just be illegal.
Which
I think it is.
I'm doing all right. You hear me?
So,
ta-da!
What's wrong, Friction?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. You there,
I don't know. You guys all just started.
Come on with you.
I like the squeaking chairs in the background and stuff.
That's probably mine. Oh, that's definitely mine. Let me
squeak, man. God, man, little WD, little WD.
This is
hey, I'll tell you what. If you come on tomorrow night and you win trivia, I am sending you a lifetime subscription to WD-40.
So. Speaking of, I probably gotta get going. It's almost 1, and I gotta do some work tomorrow.
So
you can be here for true.
Right. So, exactly, Friction. So you're gonna make sure you're gonna be here for trivia tomorrow night.
100%. I'm gonna try to.
Well, not trying to, man. I mean, we got to hear dedication.
100%. He'll be here.
There is no try. There is only do.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't accept like half-ass shit around here, man.
Right.
Like I look like shit. I didn't want to get on the stream tonight. I wasn't ready, but he asked me if I'm going to host tomorrow. The only way I can tell him that I'm going to host is if I pop up for 5 minutes.
Fair.
So I'm here. Exactly. I'm present.
Right.
There is no try. There's only do.
Where's the traveling pool shirt at?
My dad said trying is your head up your ass. And you need to pull your head out of your ass and do.
Well, I got a stream I got to do myself.
Daddy info.
I know.
Well, that's cool, man.
You got
finish your stream up. I'll make sure. What is your? Hey, Kenny. What is the name of your stream?
I stream on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/nerdstop.
Nerdstop. Yeah. So
what do you play?
Your YouTube is Nerdstop.
Yes. I play.
We're on YouTube right here, so I mean, I don't even know what Twitch is. I mean, like I've heard the name. Like,
what games you play, bro? What games you play? This is. Hey, I got this. I'm interviewing. What games do you play?
Well, right now I am playing Injustice: Gods Among Us, and I'm starting up Link's Awakening on Game Boy, and I think I'm gonna try to do Hollow Knight.
Well, have you ever played Rust?
So you're like trying out new games?
They're not new, but I'm kind of a brokey right now, so no.
What is a brokey?
So no Call of Duty.
Right? No, I don't like shooters that much.
What is a brokey?
Okay.
Being broke, pretty much.
He's broke ass.
Yeah,
I'm
broke. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got a truck, Kenny.
Nah, that's fine.
I don't know I don't know the lingo, man.
All the years I've wondered.
A funny painting.
I got a Lexus. I got a Lexus ES9. 3,000. It's 3,000, I think. It's
all the years Lexus. I've wondered if there was a word for somebody like me, and now I know there is. Brokey.
I know it. All it took was a bunch of goddamn video game nerds to make this word up. Now here we are.
Brokey.
No, everybody, make sure you do check out this guy's channel.
I appreciate it. But
man, and make sure you do come back to play trivia tomorrow night, because tomorrow night trivia, man, 10:30. I mean, we got some cool prizes to give away. We got some. I mean, it's gonna be fucking lit, dude. It's gonna be lit. You should be lit. Be here or be dead. I mean, that is kind of the slogan.
Here.
All right. Well, thank you for having me on, TF.
Hey, anytime, my brother. Anytime, man.
And Alicia.
Oh wait,
later.
all of a sudden we got all these
hot mess fishing.
So wait, this guy starts talking, and all these beautiful women jump into the chat. Jesus Christ! Like, what is going on here, Ben? I'm not talking about you. I'm sorry, my friend. We got hot mess fishing coming up in here. Hot mess fishing. Hello, panel. I know she's such a beautiful woman. She's super nice too. Another channel that everybody should be subscribed to. Because
she metal detects.
I know. I mean, what a cool woman. I'm definitely subscribed to that channel, and I've watched it many times. I always hit the thumbs up.
One of these nights, Ben's going to come in a stream with a dress on or something just to piss you off.
I know Ben's going to come in here and fuck with me anytime. And we got, hey, look at this, Hakuna Matata, and I'm going to self-admit that this is one of the prettiest women on YouTube. Hey, wait, Mr. Duggar, this is one of the prettiest women on YouTube and one of the sweetest women on YouTube. That, I mean, Hakuna, yeah, I got none but love for you, girl. She's a darling. Her and her husband both good people. They are great. Thanks for being here. She's come on a stream with us before, and not only does her voice sound as sweet as her beautiful face. So thank you, Hakuna, for being here. I appreciate you.
Oh, I see what I need to do.
Go back in the Hakuna, go back in the stream about 35 minutes ago and watch what he was saying about a woman and where her place is.
No, Hakuna's known me long enough to know I'm full of shit and just talking trash all the time.
Yeah.
Good people,
LW.
Good people. I thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, come over here and say it.
Look at this.
You folks have
I
a good
think
night,
Hot
okay?
Mess Fishing. I mean, we could almost probably get Hot Mess Fishing to blush right about now. And anybody's welcome to jump in. Like I said, I mean, this stream will last as long as we have fun people coming in that want to, talk.
Hot Mess Fishing, come on in for a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. Hakuna, you as well. I saw Heather in here earlier. All you lovely ladies are more than welcome to join in and talk about something other than football, which I would absolutely love.
Did we lose Duggar?
Yeah, I think we lost Duggar. And I don't know what is going on with this other channel over here. I thought I was getting porn bombed
Let's talk
for a
about
minute.
teenage drivers. That
but
shit's
no.
scary as hell.
Friction's playing a video game.
Oh, it's Friction playing a video game. I'm like looking at the screen. I looked over at my screen. I'm like, oh my God, I just got Edwarded. And I'm like, no, it's Friction playing a video game. Okay, cool. Friction.
Apparently, this happened a while back and it went viral. I didn't know. I didn't see it. I don't know. I guess maybe it went viral on Twitter, but the AI drone that it was they were doing a simulation on an AI drone, and it killed the operator. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
All right. Well,
I heard about a viral video that Traveling Fools did that but that's all I heard about a viral video.
Yeah, I mean, the only coolest viral video that's gone on there lately is ours, and that totally got our channel shut down. So
that's how cool it was.
Cheers to us. So.
Anyway, Derek, sorry.
No, I was just wondering if you guys seen it, and if you have, I'm gonna fill you in and just ask you what you thought. So, like, the Air Force just came out. The chief of the artificial intelligence sector of the Air Force came out and said that what was said initially wasn't true, but basically what was said, it started out was that the drone is an AI drone, and it was told to basically delete certain targets, and every target that it deleted got points for that. Well, the drone operator told the AI drone not to delete certain targets that it was initially supposed to delete. So the AI drone basically turned on the operator and deleted the operator.
This is like Predator movie or something.
So you're saying it shot him or what?
It killed him.
Yeah, fuck all that. Who gives a damn? I mean, just.
Now you said, wait a minute though. You said this was a simulation.
It was a simulation. It didn't happen in real life. But what the big deal about it is that AI can actually get fees because the drone operator told it, hold up, don't kill those, but it was already told to kill those. But it was getting points for it.
This sounds like an 80s movie. Hot Mess Fishing. Yeah, make sure you do link up with Hakuna Matata and all them. You would probably really love the channel where they come from. It's called The Tavern. I will let I was sworn to secrecy on that channel, but I love all those women, and they are good friends of mine. But you would probably really love going in there and hanging out with those other ladies and stuff like that. And I've met some of these wonderful women like Hakuna, like Heather, like Nikita, like I mean, there's so many September that I mean, there's so many people, even the people leading it. There's so many wonderful women that I actually consider my friends. So you should check that out. Sorry, Derek, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to catch a moment. So yeah.
It's all I would say, and it's basically about how. What I'm saying is, what do you think about AI? And AI could actually, turn on us. Are we getting too smart for our own good?
We kind of talked about that a while ago, didn't we? I mean, our phones and everything else are already turning on us and telling everybody what we do.
Yeah, but it's different. Like this drone, okay, it can actually.
Okay.
Joey Foster's really a Democrat.
Right. Joey is a bleeding heart liberal, so
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
he's been looking at the Democratic shit in his house though.
No, seriously, I think what it is, I really believe what it is that so I follow some Republican Twitter accounts and stuff, and that. And I think that's why they suggest them.
Hey, listen, if I ask nicely, why don't we ask like here's the link, and I swear to God, this is the last time I'm dropping it. But Hakuna or any of you on there Hot Mess Fishing, any of you would like to come on here and just at least just say hey for a moment? I would like to take this conversation like totally in another direction.
He doesn't want to go out for the end of the night on this face. He needs somebody fixed and
right.
Another woman here. He needs that.
Well, no. Now we actually have one that's not playing games, but so there's the link right there. Anybody else want to jump in?
What direction you want to go, traveling fools?
Well, just cool direction, man. Talking about something fun, not political, not anything like
something
that.
Something light, something not about like AI taking over the world and possibly trying to want to kill us. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about AI trying to kill us and the things that it can do and how it can destroy us really at the same time that everybody thinks it's just trying to make it better. It's just like electric cars. Nobody wants to fucking talk about electric cars. They're fucking trash. I mean,
there's a funny thing.
It's like it brings down the spirit.
So Friction, here's something you'll find kind of funny. So there is this younger girl that drives a car in the city we live in, and she drives a Prius. Okay. And the funniest thing is that all the bumper stickers, and this is like, I've seen this person like 6 or 7 times because we live in a small town. And she is like, I mean, if I was single, you know what I mean? Like a quite attractive woman, you know what I mean? And she's driving this car, and on the back of it, it's like, there's a big sticker that says, "It was bought for me. I'm not a liberal." And then she has all these other stickers on the back. It's funny as shit. But she drives a Prius. It's funny as hell.
If somebody came and brought me a Prius, I'd say
I'd drive it.
Do they have a return policy? I wouldn't drive it. Look, I'm already trying to figure out putting in a new breaker on my master outlet for putting in an outlet for this welder that TJ just bought that he said was for me because I wanted to learn how to weld, but it's really, I think, for him. He's like, "Oh yeah, my new welding station." And I'm like, "Yeah." And you're like, "We thought this is going to work on this outlet." I'm trying to rig it up to that. I don't want to have to do that for an electrical car. And I don't want to, and I've driven across the country. I don't want to have to worry about stopping for 2 hours, like, I don't know, halfway through every state to fucking charge up. It just sounds so stupid.
Imagine the people like this is the other funny thing. Like you've traveled, around the U.S. and stuff too, Friction, and Joey, you have as well, and stuff. But imagine having to hang out with the people at the charging station of an electric charging thing. God. I mean, this got to be lame as fuck. I mean, this got to be horrible. Like, you just have to
they
sit
put
there
that
for
shit in
2
a
hours.
Target parking lot here. Just so they're like, let's try and bring more money to these businesses. We'll slap a freaking charging station in the back of the parking lot. And like when they first put it in, I was like, what the hell is going on back there? Because it looked like it was a bunch of like sheriff, like huge sheriff semis and with, long trailers. It's like, what are they doing? And then when they finally took them away, it's like, what the hell is that? It was at one of those gas stations that are specifically for sheriff or, for police filling up. And I saw a bunch of Teslas.
There's got to be like a
over there the next time I came, and there's these white guys with business suits sitting out there like.
Yeah, there's like a vegan Waffle House that doesn't serve
That must.
So now I've got a
like when you say covered, smothered, chunked, and diced, it's like a totally different reason,
I got a family member. So well actually my son who he was military intelligence and stuff, so he owns guns, he goes out, shoots, he smokes, he drinks. Well, anyway, his wife.
What does he smoke?
Everything. And his wife, the girl he married, is about as far left as you can get. And I mean, she's a vegan, and she's an activist for women's rights. She's an activist for everything. I mean, she's an activist for PETA, whatever the hell it is. PETA. But anyway, I mean, they're great together. But he's as far right as you can get. She's as far left as you can get. I don't know how the hell they get along in her house. To be honest with you, they'll go out to dinner or something, and she'll get a salad or whatever, and he's ordering this big old thick steak. And I don't know. I mean, but anyway, I had him over for grilling one night. I told him to come over for a cookout. They came over, and hell, I forgot that she was vegan and everything. I wasn't thinking about that. I went out and bought all these nice big steaks and stuff. And I guess she assumed I remembered she was vegan, and I put a damn steak on her plate and set it down in front of her. Yeah, she wasn't real happy with that.
Joey, I told you
this is not. You go back from vegan.
Friction, you're gonna love this. About 3 or 4 years ago, it was right about time the plague happened. So we were at Walmart's, and I always pluralize Walmart's because I think it sounds more redneck. But so we're sitting there, we're checking out in the thing, and it was like Christmas time, and I was like, talking to my wife, and I'm like, why don't we just buy one of these damn Christmas trees? So we went and bought the nice Christmas tree, and we're trying to check out. So there's these two males in front of us that, were obviously, married or whatever, which is all good. We had no problems, no nothing. We're in the Christmas spirit, but on the, little thing scrolls along and items, they had all kinds of shit in front of them. So this is like the funniest fucking thing ever. There was a fruit cake that was hanging over there, and they were like checking out, and they're like done, and I'm like, hey, is this your fruit cake? Is all I said. And dude turned around, he thought I was calling him a fruit cake. It was one of the funniest fucking situations. It was like Larry David. And he turns around and he's like sassing at me, like, who the fuck you call a fruitcake, you better be, like going all off on me. And I'm like, no, man. And I like pick it up. I'm like, is this your fruitcake? I was just trying to help. like this is not my item. I don't even know. And it was there. It was funny as fucking hell. In the end, we all laughed so fucking hard about it at the end. But yeah.
It's kind of like who farted? The first person will be like, "Not me." Yeah, guilty. So the guy probably was a fruitcake.
Well, no, I don't care if he was or not. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they seem like good people.
Another thing, I'm gonna get off here. I got take off. You were like,
why are all Georgia Tech fans kind of bigoted or something? You know?
They're runners.
I'm joking, brother. I'm joking, man. There is nothing.
Is that a woman yelling?
Yeah, I think he's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh. Is this like an Edward stream when Yenta comes in there and yells at Edward?
Wasn't it the Carolina Jackpots stream one night that his wife got on him? Was it Carolina Jackpot?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, later, guys. I gotta go.
All right, man. Hey, Derek. I do want you to do one thing. Tell your beautiful wife we all said hello. Okay.
We can hear you.
I know. Hi, Derek's wife. Hi, Derek's wife. We're good people. Derek's wife. Why don't you ask her to come over here and say hi to us, man? I mean,
or just point the camera.
She's saying no.
At her. That's what I do to my husband.
Well, hi, Derek's wife.
He's like, don't do that. And I'm like,
well, hello, Derek's wife. And we're not bad people. We're just here telling jokes and hanging out on the internet at night.
Well, she knows we're not bad people. I mean, she can see I'm a mountaineer, so she knows we're not bad people. Now, you two, on the other hand, hurricanes.
At 2:00 in the morning every night, every weekend.
To get on other lives. She don't.
Well, she don't have to come on here live. Can she at least say, Derek? Let me ask a question. Wait, let me ask a question. Can your wife, who is listening, can she at least say, "Hi, traveling fools. Nice to meet you."
Hi, traveling fools. Nice to meet you.
There we go. Nice to meet you.
And what about Friction Vixen too?
Friction Vixen.
And Joey.
I just got and Friction Vixen and Joey. I was going to cut out the soundbite later.
I was hoping for it to be a little clearer. Derek. Okay, Derek, you are not on camera anymore. Can you, because your wife has like a very like pleasant Southern accent, which I absolutely love. Would she please say like, "Hi, traveling fools"? That would be awesome.
Hi, traveling fools.
And hi, Friction Vixen.
Hi, Mrs. Derek. You're not on camera anymore. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. So it's nice to have you here. So, will you hang out here for 2 seconds and let me ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
Like for fun, nothing wrong with that.
Hello, Mrs. Derek.
Yeah.
Hello.
We all love your husband. I mean, Derek is like such a nice guy. You obviously married a very nice man that we all really love. So
he'll eat spiders for you.
He did eat a spider, but you know.
Yeah, I think he made them spiders gross.
I know. I think it's gross too, just to be honest. But I think it's still cool that somebody would do it.
I think we all do. I think it's
creepy. Did make you kiss him afterwards?
Interesting, but it's still gross.
Let's not troll. Let's be nice. Mrs. Derek.
Sometimes when you pop those things, it's like babies everywhere.
Oh, when they have the sack on their back. That's we don't want to go there.
And then you step on them, and all of a sudden there's like a million of them.
Friction, hang on a second. Mrs. Derek, like, nice to have you here. Like I really want to say. So, like, honestly, your husband, Derek, is a good friend of mine, and I have become, good friends with him, and I think you are married to a very wonderful, kind-hearted person. So, like, what does Mrs. Derek have to say about YouTube and things like that?
About me and him?
No, not about you and him. Of course not. I don't want to know.
What do you feel about YouTube? How do you think about YouTube?
Like about him. Right.
Whatever he wants to do, that's his choice. I mean, I don't care what he does on YouTube.
But is that like your is that your children in the background? I mean, that's cool. Y'all got kids. That's God bless everybody. You know, that's awesome. Y'all are good. Y'all are good people.
It's my niece.
Oh, that's your niece, but still, you're hanging out with some nice. You know, you got kids in the background. That's always a plus. It means you're good people.
Yeah, she's mean.
Your niece is mean?
You know how
she's not even mean. She's very mean.
Why is she? Wait a minute. Why is she?
Does
mean?
she bite?
Does she what?
Does she bite?
No.
Bite?
No, she don't bite.
Oh,
so she's just like mean with her verbal, like how she speaks.
Mean, period. She is literally the definition of a Sour Patch Kid.
Ooh, I remember those things.
So let me ask a question, Mr. Derek. The accent. Are you West Virginia, Kentucky? Where are you from?
I'm West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay. Well, I know Derek is what he's from Georgia, but lives in West Virginia now with you.
Yeah. Well, his family's from West Virginia.
Have you ever seen a couch burned because West Virginia won a football game?
Have we ever won one?
I've actually burned a couple couches myself.
I like Derek's wife, man. Jesus Christ. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Joey, back off. Derek, you better jump in here. Joey's gonna be closing in on your old lady, man.
Derek's ready to leave.
Yeah. But no, seriously, no, Mrs. Derek. So next time you burn a couch after we beat Penn State, you burn a couch and you film it and you send it to me so I can upload it somewhere with Country Roads playing. Okay.
Okay.
No, that'd be awesome. I mean, I want to hear like Country Roads take me on. And I'll always remember GBD for this.
If only I had known that shit, I would have. I'd burned a couch with my friend. I would have recorded it.
Have you, Travel Force, have you ever thought about being on like an actual radio like talk show? Because you just have the voice for one.
Well, no, I was wondering the same thing about you. I mean, if you wanted to come on with me, then maybe we could make a radio show together. That would be kind of cool.
Really? Because Derek says I have a squeaky voice.
No, you have a sexy voice, actually. I mean, Derek sounds like he's a very lucky man. I mean, like, in all honesty, I don't know what you look like or anything, but I would imagine you are pretty cute. I mean, Derek is a good-looking man in himself, so I would think that Derek's probably found him, you know, quite a beautiful woman that is you. So I would assume much
Derek's
as well.
A dog. You know? Derek's a dog. It's right in his name.
Yeah, I know. I like Derek, man. I would assume Derek like is, you know, I would assume you're a beautiful woman. So, and I love Derek. So Derek's my friend, and I would assume you are just as beautiful as he is.
Yeah, girl, take the compliment because I've never gotten the comment that my voice sounds like it's meant for radio.
You're an angel from heaven.
For several years.
Friction, I tried to tell you to order Friction. I tried to tell you to order the T-shirt in extra small, but you didn't listen to me.
Beautiful. What? I'm sorry. I was trying.
Extra small.
I tried to tell you, Friction, to order the T-shirt in extra small, but you did not listen to me. You ordered a size medium, so you know.
Yeah, I think it's actually too big.
Friction, if I send you an extra small free of charge,
better send the water bottle too.
Send the water bottle. That's right. It's gonna be white. And the water bottle.
Hey, back to Mrs. Derek. Mrs. Derek, are you still here with us? Derek, are you still here with us?
I can hear her.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we may know like ill intent, but I mean, Don't think that because your husband comes on YouTube and talks, we are the people here he is talking to. So don't think that it's like he's on there like talking to a bunch of morons, because he's actually talking to really cool people. And so are you right now.
I don't think that. I hear him all the time when he talks.
Traveling Fools can play the violin and the fiddle, and he was going to play for the Atlanta Symphony. You have a highly respectable man here.
I wasn't going to. I actually did, but
yeah, or you said you turned down. You always say you turned down.
No,
I listen to him talk all the time.
Okay, cool. So you know what Derek's doing right here, and you have no ill intent. You know he's hanging out with cool people. So we're on the same page. So Mrs. Derek, like, do you have anything to like bring to this conversation? I mean, what do you want to talk about? This might be interesting. Are you a college football fan? I mean, do you like things like that, or do you like music, or do you like politics, or do you like what do you got? You can say anything you want.
I stay out of politics because of Derek.
I feel you, girl.
But you got the mic right now. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
I'm not a good conversation starter.
Well, starter, but I mean, you want to finish one? I mean,
if y'all want to pick a topic, I'll jump in on that.
Okay, so what do you think about Bud Light? What do you think about Bud Light?
The advertising or the flavor of the beer?
Both.
I don't like the flavor of it.
What do you think about David or Dylan?
Let's hear her answer first. Let's hear her. Okay.
No. You don't want no more? No. I do not agree with what Bud Light done.
Okay, cool. I don't either, so do
you shop at Target?
No, I do not shop at Target. I do not shop at Target. I don't agree with what they do, but like I told Derek, I do not have kids, so I have no say on that.
Wait, you don't have one kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Derek, get to work, man. Goddamn.
So I feel like I don't have a say on that topic. Do I think it's right? Absolutely not.
Well, everybody has a say on any topic. I mean, everybody's opinion is valid. Whether you have children or not, you still can have an opinion, right? I mean, isn't that where we're,
absolutely have an opinion, but I don't think anybody's going to listen to it because they're going to ask me where it's my place to say
listening. I'm listening. Wait, don't say not anybody's going to listen to your opinion, because you actually have people listening to your opinion right now. So I agree with you. I agree with you. So
something on top of that.
Yes, of course.
Because I am a mother, I am a parent, and I do have very strong beliefs about this whole matter. But I will say this, that if I was not a mother now, I would be definitely considering how the world is going before I decided to have children. And that would kind of affect whether or not I was going to have children, depending on how bad shit got, because I don't want to drag my child into a world where they are literally so super influenced that they cannot allow themselves to be genuine and true to themselves. So even though you're not a mother yet, that still is something that it does affect you, and it will affect you if you're trying to have.
No, I agree.
Well, I mean, all you have to do as a parent is just direct them.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that you weren't, but I know that she was saying that that because she's not a mom, that she doesn't feel like her opinion's valid. But and who cares about what her opinion is? But guess what? If that affects you and it makes you change your decision on being a mom, then yeah, 100% your opinion is valid. And it should be heard.
Well, I think everybody
people understand how much it does.
I think
that does affect you.
I think everybody's opinion is valid as well. And being a parent is the most important thing in the whole wide world. Like, there is no better job than being a parent. So that's your job, is to keep insane people from making your children insane. So, you know.
Oh, I thought you were saying insane people, like those were your children.
No, not at all. I mean, being a parent is the most important job in the whole wide world, whether you're a mother or a father or anything like that. And your job is to raise a good human being. Some of us fail, some of us do good, you know, but either way, you have to strive for doing the best that you can do.
Those are facts. I'm just trying to stay alive every time that I let my kid get behind the wheel now, because she's driving now.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
I hope she's picking up the buckets on the way.
Look, I swear to God, I don't know how many times I've heard her say about picking up buckets. And look, and so the other day, just two nights ago, I was outside in the backyard, and I was picking up a bucket that had something in it or whatever, but when I picked it up, like, it spilled water and just crap out all over me. And I was just like, so in this case, I was like, I can't pick up the bucket. And she goes, "You've got to pick up the bucket, Mom." It's like, no, I'm not. I was like,
she probably said traveling fools told you to.
She's just like, traveling. Yeah, I don't know how many times I hear that in the past couple of weeks. She's
I love your daughter.
Traveling fools is to pick up the buckets. Pick up all the buckets.
She's such a wonderful young lady. I mean, really, she is. She's got a heart of gold. You can tell that.
Yeah, and she loves y'all too.
I know. She had more fun laughing with us than she's had in years. I guarantee that. We were all laughing our asses off. Because, see, some of us people are real people, and we actually hang out with each other. And we meet each other, and, you know, we know we are normal people. So.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly why she likes it, too. And you know, it's unfortunate or whatever, and I'm starting to realize what it is that for the most part of her life, when she was younger and actually aware of things and like doing fun things, she either has video footage that shows that I'm not around a whole lot because I was working 2 jobs, like constantly back and forth when she was, you know, a toddler, and like starting to try and remember things. And when she got into, I guess, right after kindergarten year, I got a job and I started working in auto parts for several years. And I wasn't around a whole lot other than like maybe picking her up or taking her to school and then kind of being there really late in the night. And so I didn't have a chance really to make, obviously I'm from California too. So that's where the majority of my friends were, like the first 18 years of my life. And then when I came here, I didn't make a whole lot of friends, just because I also didn't have, I kind of got into a group, but I didn't really, I didn't have a lot of time for them. It was a bad group, but she saw that I have like other people that I don't mind hanging out with, that I really enjoy being around. And she's just like, you know, Mom only has her one friend, like, because this other girl that I was best friends with stabbed me in the back. And so I've always had my one friend, my squirrel fisher friend. And when she was able to hang out with everybody there and like see that we're,
if anybody doesn't know what, like, hey, wait, full stop on this. If anybody doesn't know who Friction Fix's squirrel fishing friend is you need to go watch her videos to where she had squirrels crawl into her well and die drowning to death, and they had to fish them out of the well, which was absolutely horribly sad, but at the same time fucking awesome, because those were great videos.
If you like gag sensory or audio sensory gag noises, you would love it, because I'm in the background going.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question of you guys.
What's that?
All right, Joey, what do you got?
Oh, I was going to ask a question. All right, so who would be more successful in your eyes? Okay, so let's say a man has 3 daughters. They're triplets, 3 triplets. Okay, and one becomes an attorney, and she's got scabs on her knees and blisters on her hands from writing so much, scabs on her knees from crawling to clients and be like. The other one is a meth head, and she's got scabs on her knees, walk crawling around the ground and stuff, and blisters on her hands. And the other one is a porn star, and she's got blisters on her hands and scabs on her knees. Which one of them 3 would be the happiest?
Probably the meth head because she's so fucking high.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Or would it be the porn star? Because nobody picks the attorney, right?
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't be happy about giving that much shoved in me. I wouldn't be happy about having to take it anyway. That like, I'm not a fucking rag doll. I'm not a pin cushion. I'm not a freaking. I'm not a voodoo doll.
Oh, fuck.
I wouldn't be happy with that.
I just threw that conversation. I had to ask 14,
that. I actually worked as a paralegal assistant. My dad's really close friend that he had dated temporarily was a lawyer. And when I got out of juvenile hall for my very first time when I was 14, I went to go and work for her down in the Bay Area. I went back down there with my dad. And I saw what type of psychopath she was, and I saw all the crazies that she worked with and that I had to deal with in that law office just for 3 months that I worked there for the summer. And I know that is a miserable fucking life, other than the fact that the coffee and bagels in the morning and the catered lunch is amazing. That's the only benefit.
So Friction, I have to ask you, what did you do? Did you go and upgrade and get some headset microphone? I mean,
no. This is my, Kenny that was talking about that Twitch.
Okay. This is your gaming microphone.
I don't have Twitch, and I'm not trying to build up a Twitch or anything like that. But if there is. You've seen my Call of Duty, maybe.
You sound so clear, and you sound so clear, and like whatever you're doing right now, it's awesome.
Awesome. So that's good to know. This headphones work good then. Which I also have a little soundboard thing that
and now
Raj sent me.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey, is my audio any better now that I got a new phone?
Wait, Buck White, how you doing tonight, Buck White?
I hear you.
I'm doing good. Is my audio better with this new phone?
I can actually hear you, so yes, that is a big plus.
Yes, we upgraded. We're fucking living now.
Okay, cool, Buck White.
Yeah, I didn't do much today. The rain kept me off the river.
Oh, that sucks. It always sucks when it rains. You don't get to go fishing, man.
Yeah, the banks would have been
I'll fish in
the rain. Just the way I got to get to it. It would have been like a fucking water slide.
I mean, sometimes the that lightly drizzle is the best time to catch fish. I mean, you never know.
It is the best time, but it's just getting to the water is the hard part sometimes.
Right. Okay.
When it's raining, it's the best time to go get a shower.
Friction, let me ask you this, because I'm gonna end the stream here, pretty quick. But Friction, do you want to do trivia tomorrow night?
Yes.
Okay, so you actually want to come help me keep score and do this tomorrow night?
Yep, I'm gonna have a spreadsheet though for tomorrow, so it makes it a lot easier.
No way, really?
Yeah.
So what do you think we ought to do? I mean, I'm thinking like it seems like I'm trying to like go with the crowd, you know. So what do you think, like 80s and 90s, or?
I definitely think that I mean, because when you start doing these questions from the 40s and shit, it's like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find my crowd, you know. But it seems like
I think we need to stay themed between like 60s and current day, because you don't have a whole lot of older viewers, or middle-aged viewers that are even going to know that information. But I that's the main thing that I think
70s to 90s
to be successful in. Yeah,
70s to 90s. I mean, is that kind of? I mean, we can talk like Led Zeppelin to, you know what I mean, to Peter Gabriel. I mean, is that like a fair comparison?
Or you can even go far back as the Beatles.
Okay. I'm trying to find a happy medium to meet the audience. I think people like music and they like movies, music, television. So that's where I'm gonna try to take it to tomorrow night. So
yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. And then I just for in the future and stuff, I think that geography and just like world information, damn, that always
current times. What about current times?
I love getting somebody's. Well, it's like we don't have a whole bunch of millennial. I mean, like, or Gen Zs on our streams. So those are the ones that usually can't keep up with current times. Right.
Fortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, we don't have the idiots on our streams. So
they couldn't. They can't add 2 + 2.
No, but
see, I feel bad. My daughter is obviously
challenging.
I'm gonna be like,
do what?
Wait, Mrs. Derek, what is that? We heard you come back.
When you have all the newer stuff, because people are from the, you got older people in the trivia game playing, it makes it more fun.
Right. So do you like the Mrs. Derek? Is what I'm going to refer to. Do you have an actual name, Mrs. Derek, or would you like me to refer to you as Mrs. Derek?
No, I have Brittany's my name.
Okay, Brittany. Okay,
Mrs. Mountain Dog.
No, let's call her Brittany. That's her name. So Miss Brittany, Mrs. Brittany. Like if you were playing trivia, would you like to hear like, where do you stand on that? Like, what kind of trivia questions would you like to hear, Mrs. Brittany?
I do play your trivia with Derek.
Okay. Do you like it? I mean, do you have fun doing it?
You're the one giving him the answers, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. I knew that there was a smart brain behind that man. I was just like, he's got a smart woman somewhere in the background. Yep, he's just coming up with answers too fast. Too many different subjects.
No, Derek's on fire, man, with most of those. So I think Miss Brittany, Miss Brittany, I'm assuming you guys are married, so I'm going to call you Mrs. Brittany. I'm assuming that you're throwing out some of those answers at Derek too, as well. I mean, this is a team project, right?
No, most of the time he knows those by himself.
Yeah, he's a smart man. You married a smart man.
Derek is very smart. Honestly.
No, I know that. I agree with you.
He's a big smart ass.
It's like now she's got to try and convince us. Usually the smart ones are smart ass.
Fuck no.
Well, I want to see.
Now I want to ask a question.
Okay, Joey has a question. So
yeah,
Joey,
so you're saying Derek is smart. Do you mean like West Virginia? Like I'm from West Virginia, right? So we have 2 different smarts. We've got smarts that, he can fix cars and work on everything. And then you've got book knowledge smart. Which smart?
Derek is both. Derek's got 2 years of college at a university.
Oh, okay.
Was it West Virginia?
No, he went to Georgia.
Oh yeah, he went to UGA.
Yeah.
When did he go to Georgia?
I don't know.
2 years before he met you, right?
No, it was years before he met me.
It's just a joke. I'm sorry. You gotta get used to you too.
But he doesn't have a mullet, so.
No.
Hey, my husband went to Georgia and graduated from Georgia and no mullet, and so
I got a liberal arts degree, and you know what that did for me? Not a goddamn thing.
You really have a liberal arts degree?
Yeah, I went to college for free on a soccer scholarship, but I was a music arts major. Yes. So.
Damn, you soccer player, bro?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say liberal arts leaves it kind of vague.
No, I went on to music, but it was liberal arts. I mean, that's what it was.
People say gender studies are liberal arts.
Well, yeah, if you go to college and get like a degree, and that's the thing I hate so much is a lot of these people nowadays looking down at other people's like, I have a college degree, and it's like their college degree is like in interpretive dance or some kind of goddamn nonsense like that. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know. Yeah, good for you.
Good for
fucking you.
I have a degree in modern sexism.
I have a degree, and I don't give a damn about my college degree. You know what I have a degree in is like, you know, hard knocks, real life, and that makes a lot more sense.
My Ford identifies as a Chevy. That's why it keeps running.
Yeah.
Well, I never mind. I like higher education and stuff, but sometimes college doesn't equate money or anything like that. It doesn't equate to what you're going to do in life. Some people go to college and then they spend their whole life paying back the student loans, and they're still broke. You know. So.
Well, there is a big difference between being like intelligent and educated.
Right.
Because there is a big difference between being educated and indoctrinated. So,
well, you know, I'm well educated and everything, but at the same time, I've got some common sense to where I can just, you know, sit and have fun and hang out with the guys.
Joey, you're like my trivia nemesis, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
that's why I'm so proud when I actually make it in trivia, because I never went on to any sort of higher education. I never went on to like you know, one of these successful jobs. Like, you know, all these other women, they go to college and they get a job as like an assistant, starting off somewhere, and then they might move their way up. And my mom, I know, she's a fucking baller, and she's been working at a bank since she was like 17 or 16, and that she just worked her way up to a position that they don't even really have in a lot of the banks that she's worked at, and they've made it. She's made it aware to them just how much this would actually help out your company, and you know, she's a little badass, and I just learned how to fucking get my fingers really greased up and covered in dirt and
friction.
Splinters.
Friction. You are a successful. You are a successful woman in my mind.
I could fucking dig out a septic tank like no other bitch that you've met.
I know.
By hand, not a backhoe.
You're a badass. You are a badass, like fucking woman in my mind. So good for you.
Hey, is Hakuna Matata in the back room?
Wait.
Hakuna Matata.
Well, unless Hakuna Matata is a guy, then okay. So let's take the chance. Hakuna Matata is all of a sudden a man. So I know Hakuna Matata, and she is a beautiful young lady with a very handsome husband, and they are good people. So, somebody pretending to be a Hakuna Matata. So let's put up a shield right here. This is what Edward needs to learn how to do. Because I want to hear what they have to say. Let's actually listen to this person that wants to troll us. What do we can put up? Let's put up this cool. Look at this. I'm actually going to go here soon, so this is kind of a cool place.
Damn, where's that?
Yeah, in Indonesia. Might be the oldest. Hakuna Matata is gone now. Because I was going to bring them up. Yeah, they can't troll, so
You're gonna pick me up?
Don't pretend to be Hakuna Matata. I know Hakuna Matata. I know what she looks like, and she's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Which, that's just a fact. So, don't pretend to be them and come in the back room and try to pretend to be those people. So, moving along.
It's like me trying to pass off as Julia Roberts.
Friction, I'd rather hang out with you than Julia Roberts any day, just to be honest. So,
people have told me that I look like Julia Roberts. I've had 2 different people in my life tell me I look like Julia Roberts. I'm like,
I mean, she's, I'd much rather hang out with you. You're my friend.
Like her. Yeah, you're my late night buddy.
Right. So anyway, let's wrap this show up. Tomorrow night, Friction, Joey, trivia.
Yep. Present.
Yep, I'll be here.
And we're going 80s, 90s, right?
70s, 80s, 90s, yeah. Or 80s, 90s, yeah.
All right, I'll start putting the questions together right now.
I'll start putting together my spreadsheet first thing in the morning.
So you're going to be like K-Dog. You're going full on spreadsheets?
No, this is actually TJ's idea. I actually had my own way that I scored everything up last week up until a little Friction came into the room where I lost track of that one score near the end. Little Friction, they came into the room and she asked me something and was talking to me, and I got distracted away from the win on that. And
well, see, now that's what I went to. I started using spreadsheet too, and I thought it would be easier. But then my spreadsheet wouldn't let me alphabetize, so I felt myself just searching through for names anyway of the people that ran the stream. So,
do you want to know what I do?
What?
How I kept track of it up until I got distracted last week is I write down, number out however many questions we're going to do, 1 through 40. And then for each question, I write number 1, I write the answer of the question, and then I write that person's name, and then I'll throw them on the tally board over to the right. Next question, answer and who won. And then I can tally it over on the right. I put their name down, and then I tally.
I don't want to write that much.
No, this is like Friction do whatever she's doing because that's awesome.
It really isn't that much, and
I might try. I'll try that.
That's the only way that I figured out where I was missing something, because I had tallied it over on the right, or I had marked their name down on the left, but I hadn't tallied it over on the right. Yeah. So I pretty much had my own information to back up.
I'll give that a try.
I'll give that a try.
But either way, anybody listening, trivia tomorrow night.
I'll show you tomorrow night. I'll be on point.
Trivia tomorrow night at 10:30 is going to be fucking lit. And we'll give away a cool prize. You will win something, so make sure you do come in here and hang out.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that right, Friction? Joey?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Y'all can join us. We're going to have a lot of fun.
It's going to be a good time. Tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to win something cool, come in here and try to win trivia. It's hard to win, I guarantee. I've even heard other people on other trivia streams that have been popping in. They're like, God damn, Traveling Fools trivia. You got to know your shit, because there's no time for Googling. There's no time for, like, somebody's going to get that answer, like, right away. So
7:30 Pacific Coast time.
Yeah, the weird coast, 7:30. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'd love to have everybody here. So anybody got any last words, Derek?
I just got back.
Mrs. Derek Brittany.
Derek, I kind of like hearing from Mrs. Derek.
I bet you do.
No,
yeah,
I think
she sounds like a sweet woman, man. I mean, I don't mean any offense by that. I just mean she sounds like a sweet woman. I like having Mrs. Derek come on here with you. That's kind of cool.
I think Mrs. Derek should have a YouTube account and come on. And I think Mrs. Derek should come on tomorrow night and challenge you at trivia. She does her own chat, and you do yours. And let's see if she can't take you down.
No, I mean, she doesn't. Everybody has YouTube. All you got to do is go on YouTube and subscribe.
All right. Hey, will you put? Can I ask Mrs. Derek one more question?
She didn't have to subscribe.
No, I'm asking. No, Derek. He takes her off camera because she doesn't want to be on camera. Mrs. Derek, are you still here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just want to say I really don't have a question for you, but I really do want you to know that welcome to coming in here and hanging out with a bunch of people. We're just here having fun. So I appreciate you and thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on the stream with us and talking to us.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm sorry, I'm a very boring person.
No, you're not boring at all. You're just a normal person, just like the rest of us. I mean, I'm probably pretty boring as well, but it's nice to have, to hear, like, I like Derek. Derek's become my friend, so it's nice to hear, my wife comes on here sometimes with me, and it's cool to hear, like, Derek's old lady as well. You know what I mean? It's fun.
Welcome to the Traveling Fool YouTube channel.
Right. It's all about fun. So, Mrs. Derek, I very much thank you for coming on here with us tonight. And I do hope you come back again, okay?
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
You're not as boring as you might think.
I'm sure when he gets back on here, I'm sure you'll probably be hearing me in the background somewhere.
No, we're about to close this live stream down, even though
she's saying in general, I think.
Right, I know. Even though we have like weirdos like Exploding with Business Sam coming.
No. We're not done here. We're not done here. This is a 6 a.m. morning like last night.
No, it's not. So anyway, Friction Vixen, you're gonna be here. Joey Foster, you're gonna be here with me tomorrow night, right?
Yes, I'm gonna be there.
All right, cool.
Yep.
I cannot wait for that. I'm gonna close the stream down. Exploring with Ben and Sam chooses,
Ben would kill me if I don't show up.
Like waiting till the end of the night to jump in when they feel that they can all of a sudden come in here. So Ben, what do you got to say, Ben?
Well, I come in and I steal the show. I'm what makes this show fucking popular. I think we all know this. Friction definitely knows this. Joey knows it. I make this shit pop.
Take his ass out.
Right. I was busy having Mexican dinner
out. He gets it hot and popping.
Myself. So, gotta do what you gotta do.
No, hell, let's just all bow down to Ben.
Look him up. Go get a coffee, Joey.
Tuning in. If you want to hang out in the back room for a second, you will be there. But as far as anybody else is concerned,